Yo, yo, yo. Here we go. Oh, how's everybody doing? We're back. We're back. We're back. And we got updates. Oh. Oh, you should go tell them, actually. We're getting some stuff together here. Taking some last second precautionary measures around the homestead. It's been a long day. We're gonna get into it all. We got a big update coming at 11 p.m. Category 5. Major hurricane. Alright, so music, no music. Do you guys want the lo-fi old school RuneScape beats, or should I just cut the music and dive right into it? Pray for Florida, pray for NC. FEMA is useless. Yeah. Kind of feel the same way. 902. No music, yes music, no music, no music, no. Alright. How about we'll run no music until 10 and then I'll get some stuff on. Let's get serious at first. I'll cut the music again for 11 p.m. when we get a big update. But for now, we're going to get into it because we have some updates. We do. Let's go to live. Let's go to Zoom Earth first, so we can get a grasp on where we're at, where it's going. Look at this thing, dude. It's been so confused the whole time. The last stream, we watched the eye wall completely leave the cone. Completely. It's mind-blowing. They adjusted the track, though, and fixed it. Alright. Look at that eye wall. Oh, my goodness. Slightly right of the center line, I'd say, for the last little bit that we see here on Zoom Earth. Bro, why are you still there? It's coming? I know it's coming. You know why? Because I have a large setup where I'm at. And even though I'm in an evacuation zone, I am evacuating 6 miles away. I will be long out of here before it gets crazy. I know exactly where I'm going. I've taken all of my stuff there. All I got to do is put my bird on my shoulder, get in my Jeep, and drive away. I just wanted to do one more update tonight before I evacuate. How are you guys doing? I'm doing good. We have a hurricane. We have a storm on our hands. Unlike anything I've ever seen. We had 2 models earlier today predicting that it was going to go into Category 5 again after going down to Category 4. Models were wrong. Category 5, once again, very, very strong winds. It's not even a weak Category 5 either. It's a pretty strong Category 5 hurricane. Tracks have shifted. Tracks have gone south. Pretty far south now, too. That is much further south than even earlier, which is very, very good news for Tampa Bay, Pinellas County. But it's going to be even worse for some counties south. This one's kind of hard to see anything, to be perfectly honest, because of how many spaghetti models there are. But that's Tampa Bay. This is another south track. South, 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 south. It's what we've been hoping for. It's what we've been saying could happen. And now we're watching it happen because this thing wobbled. Just goes to show you can't predict everything. We're going to, like I said, though, that's not the official National Hurricane Center track. This is the most important track that we have to abide by at all times. We can go to key points of discussion here. This is still 4 p.m. Let's just go down here. 165, 165, 150, 125, 24 hours out, 150, 36 hours out, 125. That's at 4 p.m. So 4 p.m. to 4 p.m. to 4 a.m. That's what I should have done. 125 mile an hour winds predicted as of 4 p.m. All right, I want to show you guys something. How about this? Deep, deep, deep water, right? It's deep and it's warm. It's deep and it's very warm. And this is exactly, if we go look up Hurricane Helene. Intensified from a hurricane to a major hurricane right over this one spot. I know Mike has a link to this on his page. We're going to come down here and grab this really quick. Thank you, SpaghettiModels.com. You're a legend, Mike. Right here. This is area of interest for this storm. It's warm. Good news is we're moving south. All right, we're going to go. It also appears to be slowing down a bit, too. This is midnight. This is 4 a.m., 6 a.m. Euro slowed down a lot. GFS has been right a lot this year. This shows 11 p.m. The contrast in timing of landfall here is crazy. We're talking 8 a.m. for the Euro and 11 p.m. for the GFS. This one's been pretty good at short range forecasting. This is showing 2 a.m. probably 3 a.m. landfall, 2 a.m. Just south of Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is definitely not even close to being out of the woods yet. Just because we have models ticking south doesn't mean that much because of how big the waves are going to be. When we're talking about this super shallow water, super deep ledge and then into super shallow water, all this deep water swell is going to push onto this shallow water ledge in the Gulf right here. And once this thing kicks up, 30, 40 foot waves, meters, feet. Okay. So this is like 12,000 feet deep. 11,000 feet deep, whatever. This is not. So when the big swell forms here and pushes this way, regardless of where landfall is made, we're going to see some pretty serious storm surge. Yeah, if you guys spam, you know you're gonna get clapped. Okay. All right, hold on. Stream starting soon as on. Sorry guys, let me get rid of that. Sorry guys, I'm not a streamer. I stream to get you guys the live, up-to-date updates. I'm volunteering in hurricane relief in Western North Carolina. Thank you so much. Volunteering to hurricane relief. All right. I didn't evacuate yet. Not yet. I don't ban anyone, but if you spam, you're going to get a little timeout, all right? Is it going to hit Jacksonville? All right. I know we have a lot of people watching that are worried about the East Coast of Florida, understandably so. It's a very serious storm we have. The further south we go in terms of landfall, the more impacts we're going to see on the East Coast. Not nearly as worried about the East Coast as we are the Gulf Coast because this thing's just been kicking up so much swell. Give this to those in need. Stay safe, Jack. Sin Sui. $50 donation. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. It's very nice. Very, very nice of you. We raised $1,700 or $1,800 in the last live stream for hurricane relief. That was amazing. That was the best we've ever done. I really appreciate each and every one of you who donated and supported. Yes, I'm evacuating. Don't worry. I will be evacuating. You only get 1 minute of timeout because you were saying W. How do I turn my chat on subscriber only mode? Not like paid subscriber only mode, but just subscriber only Stream settings. I'm gonna figure this out. Give me a second, guys. You want to Google that for me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's probably gonna be in here. Oh wow, $80 donation. That's huge. Thank you so much.
Go to live control room.
Where is that? Sorry guys, I'm just getting some stream stuff set up for you guys. Make sure everything is working properly. www. $79 donation. Tons of donations coming. You guys are nuts. You just start spamming W. Alright, how serious is this? Genuinely concerned. Alright, we're going to talk about it, guys. I'm sorry. The chat is just moving so fast. It's hard for me to kind of digest all this that's going on. Let me zoom out a little bit. Did I mess something up? The stream starting soon is back. Yeah, I tried to. Alright. Whoa, get that out of here. Alright. Aircraft Recon. Alright, guys, relax. Dang, $100 donation. Wow, thank you so much. Stay safe, Jack. Hopefully you can use this to help some people out. Love the videos and how you get the word out to help so many people. You're a great person. Thank you so much, man. $100 donation. That's huge. So a big point of this stream for now is to kind of just go over everything that we've already gone over. And at 11 p.m., the National Hurricane Center is going to give us a big update. It's going to be a very, very, very important update. We got this. All right, aircraft recon, reconnaissance mission into the storm. (904), 910, 913. That's extremely low. Wind field upwards of 155 knots. That's extremely windy as well. Please use this to help the peeps. Colts Pringle, $100 donation. Thank you so much. We're raising a ton of money for hurricane relief just by being live. I feel so obligated to go live because of how much you guys have been supporting just my town and me and everything I do. Johnny 5 plays, watching while at work. Stay so safe. Hope this helps. Wow, guys, this is it's mind blowing. You know what? Sure. Another way to donate. A lot of people have been asking. JoogSquad.com. We are doing hurricane relief fundraiser. This is the quickest way I can get money into people's hands. YouTube, it takes a little bit longer, like 30 days, but I'm paying money out of pocket to go straight into people's hands so that people don't have to wait. But this is much quicker. $10, $20, $50, $100, $500. You can get your own souvenir, piece of history. Destroyed my dad's house, strongest storm in 100 years. I don't even know what's going to happen this time. It's going south, but the storm surge is unbelievable. But yeah, anyways, JoogSquad.com. Donate to the stream. It all helps. Appreciate all you guys. Okay. The eye wall, it just looks insane. This thing looks insane. As you guys can see on the images that are playing over and over again on the side. This one has gone dark, so we should probably switch that up to another one. We have long wave there. Water vapor. There we go. That's a little bit better. Probably move this one down a bit too. Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. Wow, donations flying through. Another $100 donation. You guys are absolutely killing it. I really appreciate each and every one of you who's contributing to the stream and donating. Unbelievable stuff. Unbelievable stuff. You guys are really holding it down for my community, and I really appreciate it. We're doing everything we can here. Like the stream, help this stream go viral. We got 5,000 people here. We're getting close to being one of our most successful live streams in terms of covering the hurricane. We have a huge update coming at 11 p.m. We're kind of just going over all the models here. We're kind of wondering how far south this thing's actually going to go. Jim Bob, $10. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. We do have the track has shifted south. The problem is the National Hurricane Center hasn't recognized this shift yet. Their cones are still pointing. Oh my goodness. Paragonova, love you, Jack. Hope everyone stays safe over there. Wish I could help more. $200 donation is way more than appreciated. We hit $1,000 already. We just started the stream. How many other weathermen out there are donating proceeds from their live stream to hurricane relief? I don't hear it enough. I think YouTubers, if you are doing incredibly well off of hurricane relief videos or hurricane updates, weather videos in general, I think it's important to donate at least a portion of your proceeds to hurricane relief. I'm sorry, I've had a really long day. I'm kind of stumbling on my words a little bit. I think it's understandable given the situation everyone's going through and how serious this is going to be for a large portion of the Gulf Coast. We haven't really looked at this peak surge map that much. Aladdin Prime, thank you so much for the $20. I like the Bigfoot next to your name. That's really cool. Laggy, thanks for the 10. The Dude Reviews, thanks for the 5. Smash the like button, guys. Help this stream go viral. We need people to know that tonight is the night. If anyone is on the barrier island tomorrow morning, they need to get out of there. Conditions are going to start rapidly deteriorating on all the Gulf beaches, probably shortly after noon. And that's going to be a really, start of something that we've never seen in these parts of Florida. How far south is it going to go? We're just watching the models. But 10 to 15 feet of storm surge. I got 6 or 7 feet at my house last time. I think it was 6 to 8 foot is what we were expected to get. I don't think we went to 10. Now we're at 10 to 15. That means my second story could be underwater potentially if this thing doesn't continue shifting south. The swell map is concerning though. I didn't really get into that completely. Let me just drop a mark right here, okay? What is happening? All right, 8 feet already. 7 a.m. tomorrow. 10 a.m., 11 feet. 4 p.m., 18 feet. 31 feet. These will be larger swells moving towards... I think some of these buoys are going to hit records for swells. I think when we're looking at the buoys tomorrow, we're going to see some stuff that we've never seen before. I had a friend inform me that the buoys out there in the middle of the Gulf are the size of like this room. They're absolutely massive. I don't know. I can't confirm or deny whether that's true. He's a pretty smart guy. Could be messing with me. I don't know. Did we figure out how to put it on subscriber? No? It's weird. You'd think it'd be like right here. Community moderation. Here we go. Defaults, permissions. No. Oh. Sorry guys, I'm not a professional live streamer yet. I'm figuring it out. Alright, let's get back to it. Sorry, guys. Whoa, another $50 coming in. Thank you guys so much for the donations. It means a lot. This website's windy.com. You can switch from wind to waves to swell. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're not worried about the Carolinas right now. We're not really worried about Georgia. We're more worried about Florida, especially with this thing moving south. If you look here, the Euro has it hitting south of Tampa Bay now. The GFS says the same thing, south of Tampa Bay. The Euro and the GFS are completely off in terms of timing. GFS says midnight, Euro says 8 a.m. But they're starting to agree on going south of Tampa Bay, at least enough to maybe potentially spare Tampa Bay from, to say the least, record-setting flooding. I think this thing will still break records for flooding in a lot of areas. I think it's a given. I think anywhere south of where the eye wall hits is going to be in for a rude awakening. Really, really worried about my friends in Anna Maria, Longboat Key, Sarasota, Bradenton, Venice, Inglewood, anybody down there, Northport, Cape Coral, all the way from Naples, all the way up to St. Pete. I'm praying for all of you. I'm just hoping people evacuate. Just really hope people evacuate. Know your zones. It's very important. We've said it 1,000 times. Look, there's the ocean depth map. This is another thing I've been talking about. I said it earlier. Let me reiterate quickly. This is over 10,000 feet deep. When the wind is that strong and the water's that deep, it creates massive, massive swell that is going to spill onto the shallow sandbars of Florida and cause flooding and waves and storm surge, the likes of which somewhere in Florida has never, ever seen before. All right. Cat 6. Hope not. All right. Any updates? No updates. We're still. That's 8 p.m. 902 millibars. That's super low. Deep breaths, everybody. Deep breaths. Yeah, liking the stream really helps the stream get out there to more people. This is a really, really crucial time for the storm. I've said it a bunch of times. This is 5 p.m., 6, 7, 8, 9. That's quite... So this is going to be a really big time for this storm. How far north is it going to go? Because this is... They're showing it curving pretty dramatically north here. I guess it's outside... It's on the north side there. That's interesting. Kind of goes back into the cone on the line, and then, I don't know, it doesn't seem like it's curving as much as this says. We saw the eye wall jump out of the cone earlier. That was absolutely mind-blowing. Never seen that happen before. How's traffic in Tampa? That's a good question. Lower the millibars, the worst. That is correct. Jacksonville, I'm worried for you guys. I'm worried for a large portion of the East Coast. That's what I wanted to talk about. This is bad for the East Coast right here. This is very, very bad from Palm Coast all the way down to like Cocoa Beach. We're going to see some pretty gnarly effects. F it. Here's another 50, homie. You're one of the few doing good things with your name and likeness. We don't see enough of this from people with the same. Keep doing your thing, bro. W in the chat, please. Thank you, Dylan. I really appreciate that, man. You're a legend. Thank you, CA or Sheldon, for the $10 as well, Canadian dollars. I'm going to try to read the chat when I can, but I think it's more important that I just give you guys updates on this storm because it is as serious as anything the state of Florida has ever seen. I can't say it enough times. The direction, how deep the water is, the wind, the swell direction, it's all kind of hard to swallow because there's nothing that compares to this. Earlier today, we went through the list of every single major hurricane that's ever made landfall in the state of Florida. And none of them took this track. And when you see a new track, let me go to Google Earth. Toby, thank you so much for the $20. Supporting hurricane relief. We really appreciate you. We've been killing it on the streams, guys. We've raised so much money for hurricane relief. I think more weather enthusiasts should do the same. It's easy to put that money in your pocket. Helping people in need is a beautiful thing. Restore your faith in humanity while you're at it. This right here. This deep, deep, deep water. Google Earth paints the picture for it. Let's go to 3D. Does this work at all? I don't know. Alright, right here. This is the zone. This is the zone. This is the eddy current zone that we worry about. That everybody worries about when a hurricane goes here. You see this giant shelf slab of salt? You look at this, is the most salt you've ever seen in your entire life. Giant waves form here because we have a Category 5 hurricane pushing deep water swell up over this ledge. That is why the storm surge predictions are so high, because we're seeing swells forming and building from an area of the Gulf, a direction, and just severity of, I'm at a loss for words at the power of the swell that this thing's going to create. Doesn't really matter where it hits when it comes down to the fact that this is a Category 5 hurricane over deep water throwing swell at the state of Florida. I'm like, ugh. All right, let's go back up. Let's go and dive into some data really quick. 904, 910, 913 currently flying in the storm, finding 137 knot plus gusts, and a lot of them, it looks like. Thank you. Talking about the something for $20. Can you review changes in shear? Also, YouTube should forego their percentages on these last few streams. Yeah, I agree with that too. Yeah, because YouTube takes a percentage as well. Changes in shear. Yeah, we can look up a shear map in a second.
Only subscribers can comment now.
Really? We're in subscriber only mode? Is that true? Most of you guys are probably already subscribed, so. It got stronger. Live updates. Not as of yet. I mean, the Recon shows it getting stronger, yes. Stronger than 902 millibar, though. That's really low. 904, yeah, I mean, it's still a strong Category 5 hurricane, guys. Hurricane hunters flying into it, finding these flags, right? All these flags represent different knots of wind. Flight level wind speed, 10-second average. So they're finding tons and tons of 10-second averages of the max. These darker pinks right here, I'm seeing at least 2 here, at least 2 here, couple here, maybe 1 in there. That's very serious. Very, very serious wind. About as serious as it gets. This storm is the second strongest hurricane in all of history. And it's the strongest storm in the Gulf since 1979. That's mind-blowing. I would like to thank all 7,200 of you for joining. My name is Jack Tenney of the JoogSquad. I am a born and raised Floridian. I'm a surfer. I am passionate about hurricanes because I like riding waves, but it's more important to keep people safe. The last thing I'm thinking about is surfing right now, obviously, I'd say. Proceeds from these live streams go towards hurricane relief, so if you guys want to hit the like button with the 7,000 of you here, help the stream go viral. We raised almost $2,000 the last time we went live for hurricane victims in my neighborhood. We're at $1,300 raised for hurricane relief now. It's been absolutely amazing. You guys are very, very generous. I've been uploading off of hotspots. I finally got my internet back, so we're live streaming and we're bringing you guys live updates looking at all the models. Trying to keep you guys informed, to give you a good idea of what to do, how to act. Whoa! There's the face. There's the face. Hold on. Every hurricane seems like has a face. Whoa, that's creepy. That last frame is super creepy. You see that? I don't like it. I don't like when hurricanes make faces. You guys see that last frame? The mouth open up and everything? Oh, I swear every hurricane has like one really, really creepy frame. For me, that's the one. Interesting. Alright, Ace. You are just about cooked, buddy. Your timeouts are going to get longer and longer. Alright, let's get away from this. I don't like it. Wow. Very, very, very well-defined eye wall. That looks like a south wobble to me. A little more south than the middle. Oh. Yeah, you guys didn't like that face, huh? I didn't either, to be perfectly honest. Chat went nuts. Alright, very important, 11 p.m. National Hurricane Center is going to post an update. We have an hour and 20 minutes. We're going to hang out and talk until then. Proceeds from this live stream go towards hurricane relief. I've pressed thousands of buttons to bring you guys updates. Press the like button, subscribe, turn notifications on. We really do some awesome stuff in terms of contributing to the community and giving back and just trying to use this social media thing, this responsibility that we have for good, and be as responsible with it as we can. No live updates yet. Cheers, everybody. Hope you're being safe out there. I'm not leaving yet. You're stuck with me for a while. Let's go to the spaghetti models and pull up some of the radars Mike keeps here. We can go look at the intensity model again, too. Oh, there it is. Ah! Somebody screenshot that, please. Whoa, what happened? Oh, wow, it's got a face there, too. Look, this is the many faces of this hurricane. That looks also just as creepy. You guys see that thing growling at us? Think it'll get weaker before it hits Sebring. It is expected to weaken. The problem I have with the intensity models is that they've been wrong. Plain and simple. These have been wrong. These have been saying it wasn't expected to re-strengthen again, and it did. I said there's no way once that thing hits this and the warm, deep Gulf waters that it's not going to strengthen additionally after hitting Cat 5 and going down to 4. A lot of us really expected it to go back to Cat 5. What we're looking at now is trying to figure out when this thing's actually going to start weakening, because the longer it stays a Category 5 hurricane, the more storm surge we're going to have all across the Gulf, because the swell it's going to be sending towards the beaches. Also, the stronger it gets, the more energy it's going to have to dissipate to weaken before hitting landfall. So if this thing stays a Category 4 throughout the night into tomorrow, the Gulf Coast is going to see some serious, serious problems. It looks like they already are. We already are. I'm right here. I'm off the beach of Pinellas County. The millibars are way down and they haven't kept up. We've been looking at the Recon 904, 910, 913. I believe the official is 905, right? Yeah, 902. So, I mean, they got the millibars right on the National Hurricane Center's website. Wind history, this is important. Look at the wobble this thing's been doing. For liberty and to help crabby bills. Thank you, Crispy. I appreciate that. Yeah. When these storms get this strong, they kind of like to dance like this. It's like the hurricane wobble. Alright. Seems like they're Starting to fly out of the storm. Winds are still severe. Nothing to mess with. No good news as of right now. Unless you live in the Tampa Bay area and you're happy it's going south. Spaghetti models are starting to tighten up and agree on a more southerly landfall. This would spare Tampa Bay tremendously to 15 feet of storm surge, my house included. We're not going to start celebrating anything yet. We still have a big update coming at 11 p.m. Why haven't you left yet? Because I'm here live streaming. Because this is important, guys. $1,300 in donations, that'll change someone's life. What if there's 2 people here that haven't left yet, that now are leaving? Has anyone out there evacuated because of my live streams? Yes, I'm evacuating. Yes, I'm about to put something across the screen that says, yes, I'm evacuating. Look, guys, this is where I'm at, okay? Look, this is where I'm at. I'm right here. I'm right there. Just right there. If you think that I want to be there, when it's looking like this, you've lost your mind. No shot. I'm on a sailboat? No, where are you on a sailboat? What website are you using? This is Windy. Okay, Windy is good. Tropical Tidbits. That's this website right here. You can go to current storms. You can get all these tracks. You can look at the scary face that the storm's making. My 17-year-old son introduced me to you during Helene. I work in Baton Rouge, but my company has an office in Pinellas Park. Worried about my people and everyone in Florida. Thank you for what you do. I appreciate the money. Appreciate the donations. Tyler Grimm, appreciate your donation as well. Jacob, your donation is appreciated as well, $10. They have the Recon here for the airplanes. This is really important. You can click here. You can see how many knots of winds they're detecting as they're flying through the storm. Right here we have the knots for wind speed as they're doing passes. That's where the plane is right now. Tropical Tidbits is an amazing place for all your tracks and information. Obviously, we have to abide by the National Hurricane Center's word. This is the most important track, nhc.noaa.gov. Your favorite stoked weatherman. I'm just a surfer, dude. Shout out to all of you guys who are here. Put a poll in the chat, Jack. Engage with your audience. Start a poll. All right. Here, how about this one? Are you in Florida right now? Hit that poll, guys. I want to see how many of these viewers are in Florida. Keeping my Floridians safe, you know what I mean? My brother lives not so far from you. I know a lot of people aren't from Florida. I know a lot of people are just trying to learn and digest and process. Oh my gosh, 12 to 16 inches of rain across Pinellas County. Yes, he is evacuating. $150 donation. You are a legend, dude. Thank you so much. All right, I'd say roughly half. 2,000 votes. Wow. Wow. You guys are very active right now. All right, end poll. This next poll is just going to be Floridians. Try to leave it. If you are in Florida, did you have to evacuate? Field research, live data. How many Floridians had to evacuate watching the live stream right now? We're kind of just hanging out until 11 p.m., guys. Just talking, chatting, helping you guys feel like you got this, providing you guys with information that you need to make the right decision to go where you need to go to stay safe. And on that topic, I'm going to go to the no your zone map. We've looked at this about 100 times. It's very, very important. Absolute Pog in chat for Paragonova for the $150. That's his second or third massive donation of the night, so thank you so much, sir. All right, so 26% of 1,400 people, we're talking hundreds and hundreds of people here, in this chat right now had to evacuate. That is crazy. All right, know your zones. Pinellas County's mandatory A, B, and C zones. Mandatory evacuations. That is red, orange, and yellow. I'm currently in the red. Not in the best spot where I'm at. But we have an 11 o'clock update. That's going to be a really big one. Just seriously, guys. It's going to get really gnarly really fast tomorrow. Alright, I'm going to do one more poll really quick. Let me pull this up. Alright, this next poll is for Floridians only. Are you inside the cone of uncertainty? Floridians only, please. I'd like to get a fair poll. We're beating the record today. Come on. Oh, we definitely are. We're at $1,800 raised so far in this live stream. Seems like a lot of it could go to people that are actually in the live stream. 66% of 1,000 people are inside the cone of uncertainty. That means we're all sweating right now. I'm sweating with you guys, okay? I am... I'm nervous, dude. It's the gnarliest hurricane I've ever seen in my life. The waves this thing is going to make. So many parts of Florida are going to see the biggest waves they've ever seen in their entire life. Can everybody thank Giovanni for the $200 donation? Thank you so much. You are an absolute legend. That's huge. We're going to push past that $2,000 mark here pretty soon. I'm not going live until we do. Or I'm not going to be done going live until we do. I'm going to stay live for a while, though, because we have a lot to talk about. A lot to talk about until 11 p.m. Welcome to Tier 2. All right. I don't want to start a Q&A because I feel like you guys are already just hitting me with questions in chat. I wanted to get chat on screen. Let me see if I can do that really quick. I don't know if that's a good idea, actually, though. Yeah, some people are a little too inappropriate for that, potentially. All right, hit the like button, you guys. Help these streams get spread out there. Liking the video or liking the stream essentially shares the stream. We have 7,700 plus people here. Proceeds from these streams go towards hurricane relief. So make sure you guys hit the like button. Help this spread around. Okay, what are we looking at here? Oh my goodness, that is such a well-defined eye wall. Have you ever seen anything like that in your life? How far south are we going? How far south? Oh, it's jumping off the line. Jumping off the line heading south. What does that mean? I'm thinking the track is going to shift more south. I don't think this is going to be the case at 11 p.m. If I had to guess, it's going to be a tad bit more south than this. Like, yeah, maybe like bottom of the M. That's good, though. The most densely populated part of Pinellas County could potentially be spared. Be warned, if you are south of Anna Maria Island all the way to Naples, Anna Maria Island to Naples, maybe more like Northport, it looks like you guys are going to take some serious damage from this storm. All of Pinellas County, actually. I'm really, really, really interested to see what the surge map looks like after this next update. I think that because of how big the swells are, they're not going to change the surge map that much. You should just know your zones, guys. I say it over and over again. Just don't be in a red, orange, or yellow zone. A, B, and C zones. Red, yellow, and orange are mandatory evacuation zones. From Clearwater all the way down to Bonita Springs, potentially even Naples. Look at your local ordinances to see what zones you're in, to see what evacuation orders are in place for you. Can you click on the map? I don't know how this works. I just know that you can go look at the map, you can see where you're at and find a place that's on high ground. Or you can look at an elevation map. That's good too. 9/11 right now. Wow, 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 wow. Alright, this is the H Wharf. Showing, remaining very strong for a while. Oh, the H Wharf still showing a direct hit to Tampa Bay. That's interesting. The HAFS-A and the HAFS-B have been really good this year. They're showing south, more south now. Not a direct hit. And this poll, 2,500 votes. Project Phoenix 2.0, we watched that, okay? We're not going to watch it again. Thank you, Magic Dance, for the $5 New Zealand. We've reached $2,000 in donations since we started this stream. That's amazing. You guys are awesome. HAFSB. Milton. Millibars are off. It shows it getting a lot stronger, though. Out here in that deep spot that I was talking about. Before eventually smacking land. We're expecting at least a Category 2 to make landfall in Florida. Potentially a Category 3. Even if Category 4 is not off the table to make landfall. Goated Gator. Thank you for the $50. My family's in Immokalee. Mama's nervous about this one, but a fan. For a while, if you're in Immokalee, I would leave, man. I went to Immokalee after Irma. And this is going to be way, way, way worse for Immokalee than Irma was, in my opinion. Hold on. Let me look up the Irma track before I speak too soon, because Irma was pretty far south. Okay, maybe not worse for Immokalee, but the storm surge is going to be way gnarlier, because this storm just it wasn't even in the open Gulf at all. This other storm is pushing so much surge towards Florida. It's baffling. Peak surge maps, 10 to 15 feet across like a 50-mile, 60-mile span. 8 to 12. We're talking like 100 miles of 8+ foot storm surge. That's insane. I've never heard anything like it. Yeah, Irma went right over Immokalee. I know, I was in Immokalee right after it happened. I brought a U-Haul full of supplies down there and made 7,000 peanut butter sandwiches. I'm going to grab some water real quick, you guys. I will be right back. I'll let a model play for you guys. We are going to be live until long after 11 p.m. I'm going to grab a drink. I recommend you guys grab a drink, grab a snack. Maybe stretch a little bit. Take a deep breath. There's no sense in sitting there getting all tense. Breathe a little bit. Live stream during the hurricane. We have all of our batteries charged. That's definitely going to happen. Turn your notifications on if you would like to join our live stream inside the hurricane. How are you feeling about Ruskin, Florida? Got me a bottle and an ounce of some good stuff. 24 Corona. We ride out. This old girl out. Either way, stay safe. Why'd you give me $50? No, it wasn't me. It's for hurricane relief. Not me. I know where it's going, but it's just like, damn, dude, you're in the path of the storm. Like, you are going to be part of the relief efforts. Why are you sending it to me? What's up, Jack? Much love from San Diego. Charlie Norris, $200 donation. That's huge. Thank you so much, man. That's absolutely unbelievable. Is your dad or grandpa Chuck Norris? That looks like a Southern wobble. Nick 10 Sam, $50. Holy crap, guys. You guys are nuts right now. You don't have to donate, but you can hit the like button. That helps support these streams so that more people can stay informed with us. We just try to keep you guys informed and knowledgeable. Teach you everything you need to know to make the right decision to stay safe. All we know for now is you do not want to be in the direct path of this storm. At all. This is going to be widespread damage. Just got back from North Carolina delivering surprise from mobile. Been driving for 28 hours. We're ready to go and help out with equipment and supplies in Florida. Just haven't been set up with any relief crews yet. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of people with boats that are ready to go save people. We have massive relief efforts being plotted and planned right now. Like I said, I'm going to go grab some water, let these models run. Let me pull up satellite so you guys can dissect this thing a little bit closer while I take a second. All right, we're back. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you giving me a couple of minutes. $50 donation, that's huge. Nick 10 Sam with $50. Get it, Joe Fishing with 50. I read both of your messages. Just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything. Face equals nightmares, right? That face is terrifying, dude. Can somebody DM me that super scary hurricane face on Instagram? I should probably have my phone. I should have my phone by this point. Did that thing finish?
Mm-hmm.
You clear it?
You want me to leave it in there?
Yeah.
Should I check somewhere?
I'm gonna build a storm-proof GoPro box with a power bank in it so that I can put my GoPro on the beach in the hurricane and hopefully film the whole thing. That's my goal. Yeah, click G drive. 1 second. I'm on my other computer. I'm close by though. Get info. Is it 100 gigs? Put this in the GoPro and format the GoPro, I think.
I could do that.
Actually, let's do that. Okay, we're an hour away from a big update. This is water for the record. National Hurricane Center. Still with the 8 p.m. from Fort Lauderdale. Thank you, Ounce Auto. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm going to sleep after this 11 p.m. update. Got to get up super early tomorrow. A, B, and C mandatory evacuation. Hey bud, it's Doug from South Florida. Wanted to tell you I've been skimboarding since the Zaps board. In 45 went through. Andrew. Oh. In 45 went through Andrew. Also shaped boards in Virginia Beach with Tim Nolte? Wave riding vehicles. I'm OG. Heck yeah, Doug. Thank you for the $20. Really appreciate it. No vodka? No, thank you. Alright, everybody's talking about drinks in the chat. Alright, what's your drink of choice? Let's talk about something that's not terrifying. What are you sipping on tonight as you stare at this hurricane? Watch models over and over and over again. Pick apart aircrafts flying through. Hyper-analyzing. Scary face. Can you try to screenshot a picture of the scary face?
I did it on your stream already.
Oh, nice. On there? That computer?
No.
Whoa, water. Miller Lite, Miller High Life, tequila, and pressed seltzer. Brandy. Caramel Crown, beer. Kona Big Wave Fair. Pepsi Coffee. Wizard Mind Bomb. Coffee and a joint. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Whatever you need, man. Yo, chill. Chat's got to chill. All right. We're kind of just hanging out until we got the 11 p.m. I'll go through the rounds of it again for everybody who's just joining the stream. We'll do a full run through. I'll go back to the NHC. 165 mile an hour. 902 millibars. Rarely do we ever see hurricanes get close to 900. Or go below. This one went below. This is the second strongest hurricane in history for the Atlantic Basin. Rainfall maps look scary. Wind speed probabilities 100% pushing into parts of central western Florida. Arrival times are about the same. Wednesday 2 p.m. That's what I was saying. Around 2 p.m. Conditions are going to start deteriorating. Some Coors Banquet. Fair. Wednesday 8 p.m. You do not want to be out and about driving tomorrow night. It's super important. I can't stress that enough. Models have been ticking south. We went over these earlier, but we'll go over them again. A little bit of peace of mind if you're in the Tampa Bay, Orlando area. Only a little bit. It's not a direct hit, but we're still going to see some crazy, crazy effects from the storm. As the west side of the storm is going to be the stronger side and the meaner side. The west side and the south side, southwest side. So as this thing smacks the coast, these are actually going to be some of the roughest conditions. I think we're going to be seeing a lot stronger winds than that. It's going to be interesting to see where the surge goes, given where it makes landfall. "10 feet above sea level. It depends on where it is. Happy birthday to Maddox. Hope you're doing all right. Hope this helps the local area through ya. Let's smash yesterday's record. Stay safe from Ohio." Jonathan with the biggest donation I've ever seen. $300. That is mind-blowing. These streams support hurricane relief, so if you guys want to like and share the streams, donations, all the donations from these live streams go towards hurricane relief. So we're really making a difference in the community. We broke the record by far for most money raised during a live stream, and we just got another $200. Thanks, Jack, for all the hard work and helping so many people. Nicole, you are a legend. The $200 is greatly, greatly appreciated. You guys are incredible. We're doing good things here, man. I'm very humbled to be in the position that I am, to where we can even do something like this, and I can talk to you guys about stuff that I already am interested in it anyways, and you guys raise so much money for the community. Totally exhausted, but I'm still out here. You guys got to cut me some slack. We've raised over $3,000 so far in this live stream alone. Giant shift south. We're going to go over all of them. South. Considerably south from yesterday. GFS is still showing it get too close to Tampa Bay for comfort. Same with the Euro. Whoa, Euro just seems like it went a little tighter towards Tampa Bay. NAM's pretty good for predictions that are close, like within 2 days. Nighttime storm. Not what we wanted. I hate nighttime storms. You can't see anything. They're scarier when they happen at night, and they always happen at night. Currently showing 35-foot seas around the eye. One hell of a surge. Where are you seeing that? Is there a buoy out there? I think this is the closest buoy that gives it. Alright, 5.9 feet at 6 seconds out of the northeast. That's still not getting swell from the storm. Wave direction northeast. Okay, that is swell from the storm then. Alright, we're seeing swell. Interesting. God, I gotta get that off. I'm not good at streaming, guys. I'm getting better, though. Mike Honcho's at my house right now. He is not riding the storm out. We are all gonna be off the beach. We are not staying here. It is a mandatory evacuation. That means it is time to go. No playing around. If you live on any of the barrier islands, I would not recommend being here tomorrow. Because of this. This is the main thing that I'm wondering with tonight's update. This is the 4 p.m. map. We're going to get one at 11 o'clock in 47 minutes. It's going to be a very, very big update. I'm evacuating 7 miles from my house into a D zone from an A zone. I will be bringing my computer. You don't have to worry about that. I put the top on my Jeep. I'm sorry. Total so far, over 3,000. Over 3,000, 3,300. When in doubt, Mike Honcho. That's what I'm saying, Charlie. How gnarly is this guy? Your moderator. Charlie W. You've supported hurricane relief efforts so much that you are now mod. You are a legend. Thank you. If anybody spams in chat or says anything super inappropriate, put them in timeout. Thank you, brother. Godspeed. You actually don't even have to do that. That's a job, technically. You have power, though. Like I said, 45 minutes, big update from the National Hurricane Center. Let's go to Tropical Tidbits and look at the airplane flying through this thing right now. Aircraft Recon, status finished. Status in storm. So this one's doing another pass over the eye wall right now. Whoa! Big wins. Big, big, big wins. That's almost pushing 170 knots. It's like 165 knots right there. That's crazy. That was in the... They're about to do another pass through the eye wall. When is your next jar of dirt restock? Can I get dibs? Also, much love for those in need. Is the jar of dirt out of stock? $399 from EV. Wow. Unbelievable. It is a vase. Alright, since we have so many people here, and we have the Hurricane Flight Recon going on right there. This is the best way to get money in people's hands. And you get a little trinket, a little jar of dirt, jar of sand from inside my dad's house because a hurricane clapped it. Look, you see that? That's his house. There was sand this thick from the living room to the kitchen. It was horrible. So you can have some of that sand. If you go to JoogSquad.com, place an order. You can get, it's every single one is the same. They're just different prices according to how much you want to donate to relief efforts. These are local relief efforts in my area, families that I know personally that have been affected by this storm. Money's going to go to them. Make things just a little bit easier for them. So many people I know lost everything. It's just not fun. If we can make it a little bit easier for them by doing these live streams, you guys are legends for it. Jeez, shotgun for Jesus. That's gnarly, dude. I'm glad you're good, though. EV with the $400 donation, though. That's insane. Mind-blowing. Thank you so much. Everybody thank him. What a legend. Total is almost at 4,000 for the night. Most you can do is like the stream. Liking the stream still helps. We've had almost 70,000 unique viewers tonight. Absolutely amazing. We've done really good work getting the message out, letting people know. The biggest takeaway that I always say are the surge maps, peak surge maps. We're getting a new surge map at 11 p.m. A new track at 11 p.m. Could be sooner. Sometimes they update it sooner. I'm sure as soon as it updates, 10 people in chat will say that it did. We're going to keep our eye on it until then. Did you already leave IRB? Of course. Obviously. That's a vase, so I don't know why you guys are freaking out about it. I am evacuating, dude. YouTube takes 30% of super chats? That's crazy. That's criminal. If anyone has any big donations, I recommend doing it on shop.JoogSquad.com. If any donations over $100 will be shouted out in the Hurricane videos. If you have a business or something that you want to promote and you donate $500 to Hurricane Relief, I'll say your business's name because that's awesome and you deserve it. Looks like Hurricane Matthew, no. No, it does not. Maybe if you mean from satellite, but not path. Will it move more north? That's a great question. Let's go look at the live radar and check it out. I think they're flying into it right now, though. I think they're passing over the eye. This one. Alright, not as high readings there as the last pass. 912 millibars on that last pass. That's pretty strong hurricane. The face it's making now, I don't want to know, dude. Why do hurricanes make faces so easily? I don't like it. Toby Keith needs to stop yapping. Who's Toby Keith? I don't even know. Bro, leave Indian Rocks Beach. You can't stay there. Quit lying. I'm not staying here, dude. Like, this is one of the strongest storms in history. I've been putting up posts telling people to leave. Whatever. Dude, relax. Relax. Mr. Confederate flag. Sending love from Tallahassee. Stay safe out there. Thank you. Appreciate that. Waiting around for the 11 o'clock update. Looking at this thing spin up. It doesn't look as well formed as it did before. Is that possible? Water vapor? It still looks pretty good. Oh man, it's tiny though. It's a tiny little hurricane. It's expected to widen from about 200 miles across to around 550 plus miles across by the time it makes landfall in Florida. Oh, yeah. I mean, the one thing I keep harping on is the waves. This thing's going to make some of the biggest waves that the Gulf Coast of Florida has ever seen. And that's coming from a surfer. YouTube does take 30 to 50% of super chats. So I'll use some of my YouTube ad revenue to give some back. Good luck, my dude. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. I didn't know that. I'm going to have to look into that to make sure that I don't get absolutely clapped. Let's play some golf. I'm down. Does anybody remember those hurricane parties our parents would have? I remember my dad during Ivan got hammered and then jumped off the roof into the pool with an umbrella during the storm. Oh, this is serious though, man. Hurricanes can be a lot of fun. I've had some of the most fun I've ever had in hurricanes, but this one, it's hard to just be excited about anything when you know that somebody is going to get smoked. I'm getting tired. We don't have much time until the 11 o'clock update. I'm going to push through. Surfing party, bring your own vase. When are you leaving? Once I'm done live streaming. I appreciate everyone's support in hurricane relief efforts. One of the best ways to do so is on JoogSquad.com. If that is your main goal, go there. Get yourself a souvenir and support hurricane relief. Waves are going to be huge. That's the scary part. What are we looking at? Where's the eye? South, 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 south. Look at the eye. Jumping off the track. That's why it's the cone of uncertainty. We are witnessing the cone of uncertainty being uncertain. Where's Tifu at? Don't worry about where Tifu's at. Sitting around waiting. Miss the storms. I love the stormy season. I like taking pictures of lightning. This is a little more intense of a stormy season. Hurricane season's a little different than the stormy season in my opinion. What about Orlando? Alright. Oh. Beautiful. Beautiful and terrifying. Alright, deep water, gonna make big waves. That's why we have such high surge maps. Buoys aren't really showing much. There's waves starting to show up. Is anyone doing or saying anything? Mike was live earlier. Ooh, what does this mean?
Hold down the roof. How scary is Hurricane Milton? So scary, this mom and her family are evacuating, even though they live in a house designed to withstand a Category 5 storm.
My home is unique in that it's round. That's one of the unique features of it, to help assist with that hurricane resilience.
Even so, Pilates instructor Deborah Rodriguez tells me she, her husband, and their sons are taking no chances.
You guys are heeding the advice to get out of town.
Absolutely.
The homes are constructed with special modifications, from the walls to the fixtures that hold down the roof under extraordinary wind conditions. The most unique hurricane-resistant feature of this stylish 1,600 square foot home is the rounded design from the walls
1,600,
to the
that's
roof.
really not
Currently,
that
we can
big.
design homes
I would-
up to
that thing doesn't look
190
that
mile-an-hour
safe.
wind speeds. The aerodynamics
Look at all the
are going to
windows.
push that wind around the house and build up less pressure on the home.
I had one big question for
It does
Deborah.
make sense.
Milton is a monster. They're saying it's one of the biggest ever recorded on record. You confident your house is going to be okay?
We always expect that there to be storm damage, but as far as the structure of the home, I'm confident that we have something
I
that will.
can't believe that this lady's on the news for this. Oh, big update coming soon. How's everybody doing tonight? You guys enjoying sitting, chatting, and hanging out? I kind of feel like I've gone over everything like 5 times. There's not much that I can really go over until we have the 11 o'clock update. No need to panic. They gonna be mad? You guys gonna be mad? Check, 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 check. How's the music? Is it okay? Is Orlando cooked? Pretty much everywhere in the cone of uncertainty is in kind of a... If you are within this cone, you are not safe. Even outside the cone is going to have some really, really a little loud. The cone is just where the eye wall could go. Talked about it many a times. I'm just gonna go to this. This is the map that we need to abide by. This is what I'm most interested to see change, aside from just the track of the storm itself, according to the National Hurricane Center. Turn it up all the way. I'm trying to get turned. Relax, dude. Over $4,000 in donations tonight. You guys are legends. Super appreciated. Keeps moving south. Yeah. We're going to hope that it keeps moving south. Should I just like open up RuneScape right now and just do a fire cape? Forget about this hurricane. I can't wait to take my mind off this thing for 5 minutes. 11 p.m. update. You guys know, I mean, if you've been watching anybody or anything, you know how serious this is. You need to evacuate. It's very important that you do. If you're in an evacuation zone A, B, or C, look up what county you're in. Quick Google search away. Everybody's saying play RuneScape right now. Look, man, I'm only saying that just because I'm a little stressed out, you know? Have a beer, man. Beers make me tired. Slow. Can I have a tequila seltzer? I'm gonna have 1 tequila before the end of the night. How about that? I got my Jeep. I'm so stressed out. All right, everybody, let's all take a deep breath, all right? Everybody together. Come on. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Do that like 10 times. Do it 100 times a day. When people are freaked out and they're stressed out, usually it's because they're breathing like this. You know, like shallow breathing. It'll be the end of your life. Deep breath. I have to remind myself to breathe, dude. Smoke a J live. Nah, dude, it's a vase. Relax. We're not doing much right now, guys. We're just hanging out. We're just hanging out waiting for the 11 o'clock, okay? I'm not trying to get stressed out looking over all the models 100 more times. I don't want to stress you guys out. Honestly, I'm trying to maybe have it, like, enjoy myself a little bit. Relax, unwind. We were watching some funny propaganda earlier about hurricanes. It's like Hurricane Phoenix. Like, what happens if a Category 5 hurricane hits Tampa Bay? Man, it was so gnarly. Stay sober during this hurricane. Thanks, Toby Keith. I really appreciate that, dude. You are going to get so banned again. What's your opinion on Jesus? He has my respect. I respect anyone's religion. As long as you're a good person. Bro, this guy's... I'm all down for freedom of speech, but if you keep telling me what to do, man, it's my chat. Top right looks like a skull. Let's go get a closer look. See, this music's nice. Is this the one that's on the top right? I think it is, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude, that face is so gnarly it makes. Stop looking at the faces in the storm? Oh, why? Freaking him out? That's what everybody's doing, looking at the faces? We see faces in storms. All the gnarliest storms, like, make a face. It's gnarly. Some people are talking about it in chat. Does it bother you? Alright, here. Should I ignore the faces? Super important question coming in, guys, into the poll. Alright, we have to stay somewhat lighthearted until it's, I don't know, man. All I can do is tell you guys to evacuate. The rest is not, it's not in my hands. We saw the face right when it happened earlier. Yeah, it looks like the puppet from the movie Saw. Yeah, it's always a weird skull face. This one I'll never forget. You remember this one, Paul? Oh my gosh, I remember this. I was tripping out when that happened. Yeah. That's creepy. That's creepier than the one that's happening now, thankfully. But that's not cool at all. I think they should have changed that. Yeah, why did that happen? What glitch happened in the Matrix? I did put that on a t-shirt a long time ago. Uh, 79% of 1,300 people said I should not ignore the faces that hurricanes make. So,
why are you looking at me?
Sorry, Paul.
Bro.
Bro, I can't unsee it now. I know.
Well,
I know.
you know,
22 minutes till the big update. What?
I figured you had more of a stick to the issues crowd here.
Look, man, when you stream for this long, like, how many times can I go over the same thing with the same data? I need new data.
Oh.
We're waiting for...
I'll go out and collect you some data.
You can go collect data? That'd be tight.
Yeah. Let me lick my finger. Walk outside.
This is the most recent stuff. This past, I think, was a little over an hour ago. 165 knot wind. $189 miles an hour. If anyone out there can perfectly guess the knots to miles an hour, you're a legend. No, we don't want to go there. Jonathan, Vince. Faces are legit. Stay safe with a $200 donation. Thanks, buddy.
Hey, what's the conversion rate?
For what?
Knots to miles an hour.
I have no idea.
Might as well look it up, huh?
Bro, this dude is so... Is that like... Whose mother is in chat yelling at me right now? Disguised as Toby Keith. 1 knot is 1.15077945 miles an hour.
1 knot?
1 knot is 1.05 miles an hour. 1.15 miles an hour.
Okay.
1.15, sorry. Long night. Long night.
So that means 11.5 miles an hour is 10 knots. That's what we're talking about. So every 10 knots.
If you want to do that much math, you
Yeah,
can.
So 10 knots.
Not everyone's gonna have a calculator in their pocket, Paul.
I don't have no calculator. I have one in my head.
You have one in
that
your
means-
pocket. My friend's yelling at me. Don't worry about him.
No, we're just doing math together. It's a fun day. So that means 20 knots is going to be 23 miles an hour.
Incredible.
This is good to know for the sailboat. You know?
Yep. I will continue to ask Google until the end of time. And I'll never learn and I'll never evolve. I'm just kidding.
We need to do full metric to standard conversions.
Dang, the GFS still looks scary. Check Dennis Phillips. Why? He hasn't been live in a while, so creeping up on 100,000 people. Dang, dude, he's got the face as his thumbnail. Quick, do it. Put the face as the thumbnail. Why didn't I think of that? Obviously, I have to do that. That looks worse though. It looks like he edited it. I feel like he's clarting. Water vapor map looking scary. We went up to 20, Jack. Get Toby out. Toby's on the brink of getting banned for life. He has one more shot, okay? One more timeout. There's nothing we can really do besides wait for the next model run. We can try to look at this. It looks like it's at a pretty steady... It looks like it's moving a little more north than kind of expected. It's out. It's out. 165, 902. Are these updated? Nope. No updated track yet.
Say that.
10 p.m. discussion. NOAA and Air Force Hurricane Hunter aircraft have been investigating Milton again this evening, providing a number of center fixes. Flight level wind data, measurements, and other valuable observations. Data from the aircraft confirmed that the hurricane has regained Category 5 intensity with maximum winds near 145 knots at the central pressure as low as 902 millibars. More recent aircraft observations showed that the central pressure has risen somewhat, so the advisory intensity is adjusted slightly down to 140 knots. This is also consistent with the latest subjective Dovark intensity estimate from both TAFB and SAB. It is critical to remember that even at 24 hours out, it is still not possible to pinpoint an exact landfall location. Milton should move northeastward on Wednesday with a slight increase in forward speed, with the center of the hurricane reaching the Florida Gulf Coast in 24 hours or so. Milton is expected to maintain major hurricane strength while it moves across the eastern Gulf of Mexico and approaches the west coast of Florida. Although an expected increase in vertical wind shear should cause some weakening, Milton is expected to still be an extremely dangerous major hurricane when it reaches shore. Also, the first stages of extratropical transition may be just underway as Milton reaches the coast, which could impact some baroclinic energy and slow the rate of weakening. Milton's wind field is expected to grow considerably in size by the time the center moves over Florida. In addition, a large region of tropical storm and hurricane force winds can occur on the northwest backside of the storm, since Milton will be interacting with a frontal boundary and beginning extratropical transition. Damaging winds, life-threatening storm surge, and heavy rainfall will extend well outside of the forecast cone. This is a very serious situation and residents in Florida should closely follow orders from their local emergency management officials. Oh, cool. Yeah, I think you can change. Okay. Maybe. I'll do it. Give me 1 second, guys. Alright, we're going to get into the key points. Hopefully by the time I'm done, the models have changed. What is that? Yeah, but no, where's the text? What? All that? Photoshop? Yeah, where's that?
Maybe it fell off.
File saved as a copy. 1 second, guys. Alright, I'm back. Alright, let's get back to the key notes of discussion. Where were we? As a large area, alright, these are the key messages. As a large area of destructive storm surge with the highest inundations of 10 foot or greater is expected along a portion of the west central coast of the Florida Peninsula. If you are in the storm surge warning area, this is an extremely life-threatening situation, and you should evacuate as soon as possible if ordered by local law officials. There will likely not be enough time to wait and leave on Wednesday. Very important. Likely not be enough time to wait and leave on Wednesday if you're planning on leaving tomorrow. Devastating hurricane force winds are expected along portions of the west coast of Florida where a hurricane warning is in effect. Milton is forecast to remain a hurricane while it crosses the Florida Peninsula, and life-threatening hurricane force winds, especially in gusts, are expected to spread inland across the peninsula. Preparations to protect life and property, including being ready for long-duration power outages, should be rushed to completion. Heavy rainfall across the Florida Peninsula through Thursday brings high risk of catastrophic and life-threatening flash and urban flooding, along with moderate to major river flooding, especially in the areas where coastal and inland flooding combine to increase the overall flood threat. Yeah, so if you get 10 feet of storm surge and a foot of rain and you're low ground, not a fun picture. 24 hours from now, making landfall is 130 mile an hour category 3. Or is that 4? 3? I think 3. Oh. Did I get the email?
I did for you.
Oh, nice. EV, you don't gotta worry about it. $5 is more than appreciated, buddy. Alright, let's go see if any of the tracks have updated. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 10 p.m. There we go. A little more south. A little more south. 160 mile an hour maximum sustained winds. Weakening. That's good. That's very good news. Rainfall map. This is 6 p.m. still. Surge map. Peak surge. Is this the same? Still have a 4 p.m. surge map. We're going to have to wait around until we have a 5 p.m. or until we have an 11 p.m. surge map. Are they going to update everything but the surge map? Wind history. Wobble wobble. This might be another wobble. Oh, I just want to see the surge map. Thank you guys all for being here tonight. I really appreciate it. Drop a like, help this stream go viral. Click subscribe, turn your notifications on. We're going to be going live tomorrow, hopefully too. Potentially tomorrow night, wherever we're bunkered down. The face is crazy. Correct, the face is crazy. I did already donate my paycheck of $400. You didn't have to do that, man. You've been killing it. You've done so much. Nobody should feel obligated to do anything besides try to keep people informed that they know that live on the beach. These peak surge maps are not a joke. I'm really wanting these things to update. For now, we could probably go to Tropical Tidbits and look at their models. South. Pretty far south now. Good news for Tampa Bay. That's way south. Pretty south too. Not as far, but still pretty far south. Did you just airdrop this computer? Weird. South again. Oh my gosh. Direct hit to Tampa. I was not ready for that. We still don't know. We still don't know. It's too early to tell, but some ticks south away from the most densely populated counties in Florida is certainly a good thing. Intensity models showing it dying out. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 models still showing it remaining a Category 5 hurricane for 24 hours, though. One of these models is drunk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seems like a tie between whether it's going to be a Cat 5 or a Cat 4 for 24 hours. We're making landfall in 24 hours. Those cannot be right. We need those to not be right. Can't buy the bar jar of dirt. Doesn't ship to Canada. Sorry. I should probably get that sorted out. I'll figure that out for tomorrow. Jonathan, thanks again for that last 200 bucks, bro. That's huge. Doug. Ryan Hall, y'all had 100K people watching. Had 40K in donation / super chat. He didn't specify how much was going to donations. People shouldn't make money off tragedy. I appreciate you. Thank you for your donation as well. We're trying to give back to the community as much as we can. We've already done a lot of really amazing things. Hey, we're still waiting. I really don't want to end the stream until we see a surge map update. You guys let me know when you see this thing updated, right? Good news though. A lot of stuff saying south. Let's see if Wendy's track changed. Do I have to go, like, what does premium mean? I'm gonna try premium so that you guys know if it's good or not. Yeah. Alright, update. Oh, there we go. 9 to 13 from 15, 10 to 15. Woohoo! Yeah! Yeah, that's less surge. That's less surge than before. Oh, we just need that to happen one more time, then I'll be able to sleep tonight. Oh, still horrible. 8 to 10. South Florida now looking like it's going to take an absolute beating. If you are anywhere in the cone of uncertainty now, it's getting tighter. It's getting closer. They're starting to agree. There's not that much wiggle room now. Oh, I feel like it's insensitive to celebrate the fact that my house is getting less surge because other people are getting more surge, but I don't know, man. We got to worry about the most densely populated counties in Florida. We got to worry about the places that we can see the most loss of life. I got to get some rest. You're absolutely right. If you guys enjoyed this live stream, turn your notifications on to come back tomorrow. Because my brother's got a live streaming backpack, and we're going to try to do a live stream tomorrow night. We got this. We got this. We're going to hold it down. Us Floridians are strong. We broke $4,000 in donations tonight. It's absolutely insane. This is National Hurricane Center, nhc.noaa.gov. I'll put that in chat right now. Keep updated to the National Hurricane Center. Tropical Tidbits is another good one that I use. Let me just pin that really quick so you guys don't have to look for it. National Hurricane Center website pinned. It's been a great stream. We had 91,000 views tonight. Dang, do I have to break 100K? I don't know if I can leave till we break 100K, huh? I've never done that before during a live stream. Oh, man. We'll do it someday. We can save it for another time. Hope everybody stays safe. I can't emphasize enough to abide by these surge maps. If you are in a low-lying area and you are being told to evacuate, you should do so. Evacuate. Don't mess around. We have seen storms go from west to east before, but we've never seen a storm do this. $10 to $15 still for Tampa, you're correct, but not for where I live, off the coast of Pinellas. Yes, it's still very bad for Tampa. Okay, it is. You're right. You're right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But that could change again. Trending downward for the general Tampa Bay Basin area is a good thing. Appreciate what you do, E-Rock. Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate the $20. You're a legend. Couple more things. I'm going to go over everything one more time before we end the stream. And then we'll call it a night. We're currently 6,000, 7,000 viewers away, unique viewers away from 100,000 viewers this stream. It's been an amazing stream. I feel very fortunate to be in the position that I am, being able to stream and raise money for hurricane relief, help out my neighbors and such. We have an awesome community. You guys have been legends. I know a lot of you have been here for years and years and years. I know a lot of you watch us for pranks. I know a lot of you watch us for hurricanes. Some for skimboarding. You almost at 400K for the Irma stream. That was probably after the fact, though. A lot, like back in the day when you finished live streaming on YouTube, it would upload as a YouTube video, and it would index the same way a YouTube video would, and push a ton of viewers to it. It doesn't do the same thing anymore, to my understanding. If I put up a live stream VOD, it doesn't nearly go to as many people as if I sit down and I upload a video. Alright. Takeaways from this. The track is showing a shift south. I don't think Windy is updated yet, but if you're anywhere between Anna Maria and Cape Coral, Bonita Springs, Naples, anywhere in this area, you should be prepared for the worst. Maximum storm surge. The worst storm surge the Gulf Coast has ever seen is predicted. I'm calling it because of how big the swell is, because of where it went in the deepest waters of the Gulf. Some of the deepest water on the planet. Over 10,000 feet deep. Massive swell coming through. Pushing up onto the shallow water shelf and causing crazy floods with 165 plus mile an hour winds. So another thing, I'm going to scan past the East Coast really quick. East Coast is not looking favorable either. The waves are going to be absolutely huge, 30 plus feet off the coast of Cocoa Beach, Daytona, Palm Coast, St. Augustine. All going to take a beating. Not as worried as we are about the Gulf, of course. 31-foot seas on the Gulf Coast of Florida. Never seen anything like it. Pasco County, nowhere is safe. I don't know what else to say besides nowhere on the Gulf is safe for sure. Just make sure you're not in an A, B, or C zone. Make sure you bring your pets with you. My friend Merrick posted earlier, if you leave your pets behind, please send me your address so I can go save your pet and then come back and punch you in the face. You guys have a good night. I'm going to jump back on tomorrow morning, hopefully, for a quick emergency update to see where the track is, to hopefully tell whoever this thing's heading towards to get out. Appreciate you all being here. I appreciate all the donations, all the likes, all the people subscribing, all the new viewers. Turn your notifications on for the next update. Appreciate all of you, and I think I'm going to call it a night at 95,000 unique viewers. It's been an incredible live stream, probably the most successful hurricane live stream we've ever done. We raised a lot of money for relief. If you want to continue to support relief efforts, the best way you can do that is on JoogSquad.com. Go buy yourself a jar of dirt from Helene, from inside my dad's house. For real. For real. $10, $20, $50, $100, $500. They're all the same. The price is just different. Again, I appreciate everybody. I think I'm going to call it a night. Pay attention to the surge maps. Pay attention to the evacuation orders. Turn your notifications on, and I will see you tomorrow for another live stream and or video. I know last time during Helene I said I was going to live stream. It ended up being so gnarly that I couldn't. This could be the same way. This might be the last time you hear from me, unless it's on Instagram, @Savage. Have a wonderful evening, guys. Everybody be safe. Stay informed. Wish me luck. Pray for